Hey, what's going on, everybody? Richless here. Welcome to the vlog for February the 9th, 2016. A little bit of a different style today. I recently got a GoPro, and I've been pretty happy with it, but I have discovered that one of the main problems is, if you can tell in the video, it was snowing today. Um, with the, I was a little worried about. It wasn't a lot of snow, of course. I mean, you can see that, but I was a little worried about getting snow in the housing, and consider I misplaced the flap where the USB and the micro HDMI goes. I didn't want to risk it, so the sound was pretty muffled. Um, so we're doing a commentary style today. So whatever, it's all good. Anyway, um, today we met up over at Jordan's place. We decided we were gonna take us a run. I had no earthly idea at all as to exactly what we were going to be doing. I knew we were running. I didn't know where. For everybody that lives around here, you pretty much know where we are. We basically made a gigantic loop. This is going up the mountain. You think it's going up. Well, we just went up to just a little piece right up there. We didn't go very far up that. Um, but we made a pretty good loop. Cut across town. Actually, you know, went through a couple places. Probably could have stayed on the sidewalk a couple times, but that's all right. All told, we logged up just about 3.5 miles on that run. Just a touch over an actual 5K. Most of it was at least lightly jogged. We did take a break right here, here at the park. We stopped in, used the you'll see here in a second. We're going to use a little trapeze thing just to kind of hang for a little bit. Part of this, there's a couple obstacles in the Tough Mudder, specifically the Funky Monkey, which is incline monkey bars into a trapeze into a straight bar. So we gotta kind of try to build the strength, grip strength up a little bit, so we can get across that and not fall. It's hanging over 6 feet of water, um, but that shouldn't be. Yeah, at the rate we're going, it shouldn't be too bad. Uh, Insert some clips of us hanging. I cleared just about a minute. Um, that was the tail end of it. Didn't figure you'd want to see see a minute of me hanging on a bar. Got some of Jordan too. The guy in the red shirts and the red sweatshirt is Ricky. Didn't get any of him hanging, but he did some hangs too. So we got that in pretty well. All that went well. So about 3.5 miles total jogged out. Very little walking. We kept it up a pretty good pace. It's more than I ever thought I would do as far as a run goes. So I'm already way beyond pleased because just a few weeks ago I wasn't running that much at all. I did get to talk to the other gentleman that was in the gym today, and he was not weirded out by the fact I wanted to record. So I actually got some gym footage today of me actually doing other stuff. I was pretty excited. Um, most of what I did today, I mostly focused on legs. I did do some overhead press today. I did not record that, but it was 3 sets of 5 at 95 pounds. That's one thing I do need to work on. Work on pretty. Man, look at that calf. I mean, it's my calf, but whatever. Shut up. Um, but I did 3 sets of 595 on the overhead. The squats I did 3 sets of 7, 135, and I did 1 set of 7, 185, which is what's going on here. I was pretty bummed out. I've got a brace I usually wear on my right knee. I had a car accident before high school, and there wasn't any ligament damage or anything of that sort. But it is. I'm hesitant to call it arthritic, but it does kind of flare up from time to time. As far as just if it gets worked pretty hard, it starts getting sore. Just a good support usually alleviates that pretty well. Um, so I was kind of bummed. I didn't wear it. I kind of wanted to give it a little extra actual weighted work without the support. Um, I'll do 225 for sets at the end. I max 275, but I don't do that very often at all. But I was pretty bummed about that. Um, before going into deadlifts here, the other couple things I didn't get to record. There wasn't a good vantage point for it, and I, just couldn't really get a good spot for it. Leg presses, 7 by 170, 7 by 260, 7 by 350. Calf raises 10 by 90, 10 by 180, 10 by 230. Pretty pleased with that. The deadlifts here, I'm pretty alright with my deadlift. I think the most I've done for sets is 275. It was either 3 or 4. So I'm pretty sure if I went in, I think if I get in fresh, I could probably cap out a little bit better. But this one just relatively light, quote unquote. 7 by 135, 7 by 185, 7 by 225, and 10 by 135. The 225, somebody's going to fuss at me when they see this, and I know it. They might be fussing at me now. I think I probably get my hips a little bit lower. When I got to 225, I was getting pretty tired. My back's pretty straight here, so that's good. I think my hips could be a little bit lower, but when it rolls over here into the 225, after I get a couple in, I think I start to round. Like right there is not so bad, but like starting on this one, I think I started rounding a little bit, and that's, if you've never deadlifted before, that's really bad for your back. Don't round your back. Keep it straight. So I'm bummed about that. So before anybody on the internet yells at me, yes, I'm aware. Yes, I am going to fix it. It's all good. So yeah, that's pretty much what we did today. I'm really bummed I'm having to do it this way. I would have really rather have got to do it the way I had been doing it. I've got a couple ideas for if the weather's kind of inclement, so that way I can actually get good audio and not have to do it this way. I like doing it the other way just because it's more real. I think it's more kind of off the cuff, and you can kind of get a feel for like what's going on and all that other stuff. So anyway, this is pretty much winding it up. So thanks for watching it. It's only day 4, but I'm feeling pretty good about it all. Feel like I'm keeping it going pretty well. By all means, if you subscribe, get your notifications whenever it shows up. Greatly appreciative. Side note, mechanics gloves. Awesome weightlifting gloves, apparently. Who knew? This is Richless. I'm out.